let's talk about the paper sector. Let's talk about JK Paper. The performance for the second quarter has not been a pretty one. The management joins us. We have with us the management of JK Paper, S Mehta, President, joining us from Delhi. Mr. Mehta, great having you with us, sir. Can you talk about the performance? There was a bit of an abrupt drop in the profitability. What were the factors behind the same?
Okay. But the sales wise, you said that it is more or less the same. It is not the same. The sales has increased by 11% net sales level. In fact, the gross sales it is higher by something around 13%. But at the net sales level, it has gone up by 11%. And yes, the profit is down, and predominantly it is one single reason is the raw material prices. In fact, in the quarter, raw material prices has moved substantially, and that's one reason for the lower profitability. Rest, all other things, overhead, power cost and other things are fine, and rather I would say that there is some saving on account of the coal, because coal situation has improved to some extent compared to the last year same quarter, because we had some problem of the linkage coal last year, but this year it's fairly stable. So I would say that there was some advantage of the coal, but the raw material has created havoc in the result. At the same time, I would also say that we had taken some plant shut in this quarter, and so there was some impact in the consumption of the stores and spares, but that's better for the coming quarters.
Let's talk about pricing. Have you taken price cuts similar to what other companies have done?
See, in fact, let me tell you, the price cut what we are talking is not something which is a very unusual thing. It was only in the coated paper category, which is if I talk to you on an absolute volume wise, it's something around 25% of the total volume we sell in the market. 20-25%. So on 20-25%, there is a issue of the dumping of the cheaper material from China. There was some price cut, yes, but the increase in the coated prices were also very substantially higher. So it is coming to a level which was there 4 months back. Otherwise, there is no price cut, I would say.
But could you elaborate a little bit more on the pricing situation and its impact on the realizations?
No, I would say in this quarter, when I compare with the same quarter corresponding year, in fact, the prices are better. Our realization has increased by 4%. If I analyze that 11% increase in the net sale, 4% is on account of the price and 7% is on account of the volume. So we were better off in the volume sale also compared to the last year same quarter, and our increase in the volumetric sale is better than the industry's sale.
The outlook on input prices, particularly pulp, wood as well as diesel, do you think pressure could continue?
I would say that still there is a concern on the wood prices, because India is a wood deficit country. And in fact, what happened is that 3 years back, for consecutive 2 years, the wood prices were dropping, and also there was some disease to the plant. So the farmers, they uprooted the plants, and also the planting was not there 2 years back, and that has created impact in the wood availability in predominantly Andhra, which is a source of wood for most of the paper companies. But looking into the rates now the farmers are getting, the plantation activities is happening in a very good manner, I would say. So the plantations would be very good now, and that will improve the wood availability in 2 years down the line. But otherwise, the prices of wood will remain the volatile in northward. But other prices of chemicals, I don't foresee any increase, rather more or less it is as per the budgeted level. Coal, I don't think that there will be a major issue at this point of time, because the coal prices from Indonesian coal, they are slightly lower, and the coal available in India from the linkage sources, the rates are fairly stable, except the railway freight and other diesel or other things if they happen. that may impact. Otherwise, I don't foresee any increase in the input cost otherwise.
Prospects for increasing capacity, what's the planned capacity addition for this year?
See, in fact, the major capex we are already implementing our expansion project of 1653 crore, that is happening. Other than that expansion, I don't foresee any major capex this year or this time coming, because the biggest challenge for us is to implement this project and bring the product available in the last quarter of this fiscal year, because this is what we planned, and reasonably we are confident that we should be able to bring the product from the new facilities in the last quarter of this fiscal, January-March.
Just one final question before I let you go is in the issue of M&A. Any prospects at JK Paper? Are you looking at a tie-up or a stake sale?
I would say that there are so many speculation, and I don't want to comment on the speculation, so at this point of time.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us there.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.